box full of treasure and a golden comb I will surely give to you when the moon is young and Christmas is in June. I'll paint an evening of which there will be few, when the sky is water and the sun is blue, and all of this is just for you. A handkerchief of silver to brush away your tears, sort of finest leather to match your paper spear, for when the day draws near. I will write these words in languages unknown. I'll be there to tell you your heart is made of stone, and Christmas will never be in June. Howdy. We're on hope everyone's enjoying their Christmas in June, even though it's February. We're doing a little experiment with we're doing a little experiment, so it'll be fun to get some feedback on how it's working. We're drinking our first coffee of the day. We had a bit of a late start or an early start. I was up when the sun was coming out. It was just starting to get uh, a little bit pale light through the skylight, and I had a little bit of morning time, but then, as sometimes happens, Swifty fell asleep into a longer sleep, and so I was up late, but and then it's been a little bit of a rush morning. And how's everyone doing? So we are now streaming to YouTube as well, and it looks like we have one comment from Marco. So that lets me know that it's actually going to YouTube. And apparently the notification system doesn't work, but we'll keep trying and figure it out as it goes along. If there's any, if I have any techno nerd friends, I can usually use some assistance. If anyone knows more about things than me, I know I figure out things a little bit from time to time. Try to figure it out, but usually the time passes. Time passes. I think I tried to stream to YouTube. I've been planning for a long time, but we are on. Oh man, I forget what number it is. It should be a celebration. I think we're at like I was numbering them all yesterday, and I forgot what number it is. I think it's like 72 or something. Right now we're in the greenhouse slash garage. So I've been kind of pulling down the greenhouse a bit because I don't think there's gonna be any more snowstorms. It looks like springtime to me. And let's bring our coffee. We like to drink our coffee. I've got special plans for this little area. I don't know if anyone can guess what's gonna go on over here. But this is a double tiered plan. I've got I've got some wood here. It's gonna be in a special form. What? Maybe we're here. No, you're not the only one. I hope it's still here. I'm sorry that my gosh, today seems to be we're all dirty now. We've got the phone all dirty. We need to get things sorted. Oh, I see the problem. My What's going on? Okay, we're here. I hope we're here. Someone tell me we're here. Yep, we're back. Okay, good. Uh all this just for you. Um that was of course you guys remember that Sandy Denny song? I sang that before. Um a box full of treasure which she turned into the song Fotheringay as with oh, so we were pulling out our wood here. um and this is the wood I got from we're gonna go to the stream today. We're gonna go. Oh, what is happening here? All right, we're playing with wood is what we're doing. Playing with wood. Look at these fun tiles. Nice kind of green brown. We're gonna have some tiles out here. Okay, setting it up. All right, let's take a view. So what could be going on here? What is happening? We'll just leave that image for now. So, right, look, it's sunny. How's everyone doing out there? What is going down over on your side? Yeah, as mentioned, the day kind of began with a little. I'm kind of paranoid. This camera's gonna fall. I think we're gonna be okay. I've got I've got some things. I've got books. Oh right, here's this. Look at this project I've got. It's an angel. Yeah, this I'm turned into the neighborhood fix-it guy. So I'm gonna have to the wings don't stay on here very well. I'm gonna be fixing that. I fixed the reindeer's horns. The reindeer's horns are maybe I need to do some sanding on that. But the big project is these boards. This was from the land here, and I already sawed these, and I need to finish sanding and do the finish. I kind of I glued in a lot of some of these eyes have come off, and I have glued them back in, and I've got some things to sand up in there. So I've been working on that for a while, and I'm hoping that's going to be completed very soon. All right. As per usual, we are carrying all the things all at once and hoping we're not going to spill the coffee. So I'm going to go out to some more projects here. We're going to go beyond the high quality zone. So hopefully we won't disappear. I'm excited to see who's in YouTube. That would be fun. But I don't know if YouTube died actually. I think oh no, YouTube's still there. Hi Marco. We've got our YouTube commenter. So look what I got today. I got a big pile firewood. This is maybe I don't know, maybe nearly a cord. We'll see. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you folks remember that one time when they came in the middle of the session. That was a Wednesday too, and Let's sit on the. Let's sit on the. Are we still coming through? Are we still getting the signal? I hope so. It's nice to be free. It's nice to get to wander around and hang out with the wood piles. So, yeah. So Johnny, Lenny came by, and so yeah, they were the same folks. I get a neighborhood deal, which is quite good because it's going for roughly 3 times what I pay otherwise in the neighborhood. Oof. So yeah, Johnny doesn't do it for he does it out of neighborly spirit. He's been doing it for a long time, and this is all uh, wood from his property. He's got still lots of dead trees. There's one of the issues with the drought out here is that not all the trees survive it. So there's a lot of there is actually a lot of um, unfortunately there's a lot of casualties to the drought of the last few years. It's been very sunny. So, but so look, this is a little bit of oak too out here. I collected some out here. There's some alder. I found some alder, and I some of it I'm gonna set aside to make some. I think we were talking about that. But this pile of wood will certainly, and he told me today that he's uh he's gotten into his 70th year, and he told himself when he was 70 years old he was gonna stop delivering the firewood. So he's trying to warn everyone that he's winding down with those kind of operations. Um, I'm thinking I might get, if he's still doing it throughout the year, I'll get a few more of these piles that I'll save up for winter. Hopefully, I will be pretty prepared. So, 12 degrees Celsius, vanilla ice cream. It's time for ice cream. Seasons freeze. It's actually still goes below freezing at night. So, I'm that's something. So I blew out my water heater. I think some water must have it's this propane heater, and I always unplugged it and the water supposedly leaks out, but I'm guessing there was one little part where the water was stuck in there and the pipes busted out. I'm gonna get some, not to be daunted, not to be not I'm not gonna give up on this water heater though. I mean it's a cheapish water heater. I think you can get them these days for like $150 or something. Maybe it was closer to 200. I'll have to look, but I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna get some fancy high temperature epoxy, and before I give up on it, I will hope that that works. And I think because it's still freezing at night, and I think I mean, soon I won't have to worry about it quite so much. But I mean, well, so many projects. Let's look at this project. What is this? This was this was I had an idea which was similar to the other idea. But this one is an idea that could be finished in one day. It's more of one of those things like I want to I want to have a sauna tonight. I should build a sauna and have a sauna. Can you guys hear the stream back there? This was what inspired because okay, so I'll give it all up. Though that other pent was the beginnings of I still would like to make a icosahedron sauna, the Icasa hut sauna that would be like the platonic solid, those triangles, 20, like those D&D dice that have 20 sides. You guys remember D&D? Did anyone play D&D? I played D&D with my three, what was it, three D&D friends when in school. all the recreational periods, at least maybe 1 year. Um, the thing about it was that um, I had to hide that. That was one of the things I had to hide from my parents because if anyone remembers in the 80s, in the 80s, what shall we call it? 80s was the era of the satanic panic. The satanic panic. Oh no, it's Satan. So, in many circles, Dungeons and Dragons was a satanic child's activity. So, there was some crossover. There was all these stories about uh, people becoming possessed by the devil by playing like when you do the Ouija board or or play Dungeons and Dragons. You know, you somehow inviting uh, Satan into your heart. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but I had I think I had a chaotic good paladin character um, that I would draw pictures. I had some pictures of him. Weren't you supposed to? You could draw pictures in Dungeons and Dragons. Sort of a creative game, perhaps, for the dungeon master. Anyone here? Who's the new comments? It was the Tom Hanks Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I don't know. People still play Dungeons and Dragons. I probably I don't I'm sorry. I don't know. I think that there was one time where I went down to I got these musicians from the Shakespeare Festival. So out here on the west at least, there's probably some on the east coast in the states, but out here on the west there are two centers of Shakespeare theater, one of which is just around the corner in Ashland, Oregon, and I had been to the Shakespeare. I'd been a long time ago. I think I went actually with my mother on a road trip when we were on our way from one place to another. And but the other is in southern Utah, and there was a time where I lived in a tiny little town called Tokerville of 200 inhabitants. There was a post office and a church, and that was it for the services. Kind of like here, we get a liquor store. That's all. No post office, no general store. Can't buy any food, just booze. What more do you need? Talking to Johnny, he knew Tom over here, and according to Johnny, Tom got a lot of his calories from beer. I don't know. I don't know that it's the best idea. Maybe it keeps you warm. That's true. It's a lot of calories. It's like kind of like a hyper version of sugar, alcohol. Burn that shit. Oh, what was I talking about? So, as per usual, we're getting distracted from our distractions, which were distracting from the original idea, but hopefully, hopefully, we've got some good coffee to enjoy the process. So I've also started. I had my first inauguration with uh, chess, and I talked about this last time. The Texas pickup. What is it? So I that's coming up again. It's by monthly. So that's over at Johnny's place. The one who um who generously sold me my last bit of firewood to keep me going through the season, which may only be how many more weeks long? Look at all these flies and mosquitoes. I've seen mosquitoes out. Man, I'm not really ready for winter to end. It's always how it goes. I'm almost ready for it to start. No, I never quite got ready for it to start, but there was just like a few weeks of heavy storm where I felt like everything caving in, and it's all over. It's all gone. So I'll try to backtrack. Let's see. Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, right. So these guys, sackbut, cornetto, these Renaissance instruments. I put up ads to find people. This was back in Glinting Spade era, and those folks from the Shakespeare Festival in Cedar City, Utah, which was maybe half an hour from Tokerville, the little town with the post office and the church, um, and no groceries. I um, come on, coffee, work that brain. I was talking about something. I was talking about the Shakespeare Festival. So I got, I think Kendall and Sherry, and there was another one that played for me there. So I put up, so someone answered, and they came over a few times. It was good. It's fun to hang out with the Shakespeare musicians. So they were basically very fluent in the music, um, but they were acting too, and it was inspiring to see how many instruments they were learning and how they would have to like they'd have something they had to do for the next day, and they'd try to like actually learn an instrument in a day. They'd be like, oh, I need to play the concertina to do this thing tomorrow, so they'd just like they'd crash course learn an instrument in one evening. You know, the human possibilities. So these kids were into gaming. I think that might have been the last time I almost into role play gaming. I think they played. I don't know what was going on now. Um, I guess role playing games seem better than video games anyway. Sorry for the video game people. Some people say that certain video games can uh, work your. I don't know. Sorry, I never did it. I liked Okay, let's cut off this game nostalgia trip. Let's come back to the present. We're sitting next to a pile of wood. We have a battery powered saw over here, chop saw. Pretty handy for building things. So I was thinking about make doing a like 3 hour sauna build, right? Like look at the clock, have a sauna going later today. I'll show everyone why in a minute. This great inspiration. But anyways, here's this. I got this really great cedar wood. It's been sitting here for a while. I got it from a fellow not too far away who also is just collecting wood from trees that need to be taken down in the neighborhood, and that's where he gets all his wood for his sawmill. Is just when he has, people call him for jobs to take down some trees in their property that need, and that's where he gets it all. So I have I could conceivably have a sauna tonight, and I mean we haven't even gotten to all our. We've been neglecting our books recently. We'll at least read a poem. How about we go by the bring all the books here. Um, I should be collecting my. Okay, I'll collect. I'll try. I'll think of. Uh, I wanted to play another song before I go. I hope this experiment has been going well with the YouTube stream, I'm gonna figure out what the day is gonna bring, because it feels like it's just come on to a little bit of a quick jump start. Hope everyone is having a good day. You guys hear the stream? I look at this. This was also a bit of what was inspiring me to build a sauna. I was thinking, I did a little, see, I've been rearranging the stones in here. Stones, I've got a good hand's breadth of depth there. And ooh, icy water. So I did actually do a dunk yesterday without a sauna, but I thought that would be more inspiring to have a dunk after a sauna or with a sauna. Let's see who's two gyms and a liquor store. That's maybe all you need, right? You need your booze and get your exercise. Well, me myself, I need my saunas and my stream plunges, my cold water. That's my plan. I got pretty inspired to have some invigorating cold plunges. I'll do it anyways. Maybe I'll do it because like if I have even a little fire going in the shack, as long as I got somewhere dry and relatively warm to go back to. Look at this. I've got all these song titles here. I was doing some ideation for Birch Book 4, which yeah, that situation does it's late. But I have all these songs, and I was switching. I was trying to get the picture, because there's still, it could go different ways. The order of the songs are something. So I have these little strips, and I play around with different ideas about if this song came before that one, what would it mean? What would it mean? All right. So once again, we've whiled away the minutes blabbling on about various things, and we okay, I think I had some news I was supposed to get to. I need to take notes for myself. One of the things was Moonlit Missive number 75. I think a lot of these got crushed discs. Did anyone get crushed discs? I have to ask the postal experts what has gone on, but my guess is that they're supposed to be non-machinable, and they went through the machine somehow. I think from my research so far, they should be detected as non-machinable. I pay for non-machinable, but of course no one actually sorts these things. It's machines. And ooh, I'm getting some chilly feet here. We're gonna go back to the guitar. We're gonna abandon the idea of reading anything from the books, except maybe no. And so um so I will research and hopefully avoid smash discs in the future, and I will mail out replacements with the next shipping. All right, this coffee's pretty good. It just took a little bit of time to get to the brain. We're doing a little bit of our slidey. We've still got ice and snow. Here's a view of the shack. We've been taking down some of the greenhouse. I want to make another greenhouse though. I want to do so many things, but mostly we're gonna get this recording studio going and finish up Birch Book Volume 4. I'm intending to have something for all the contributors by this summer solstice of this year. Only 2 years late. Okay. All right. What happened to the guitar? We don't need to go inside. I just had cold feet. Just need a guitar and someone to tell me what to play. Okay. So I'll check out and see how this experiment went with the double streaming, and then hopefully we can continue on the YouTube if everything worked out, if the quality is okay. If we can see the comments. Get to your nearest stream. Vanilla chai and bells. Yeah, I think it was when I know that there was some cracked that went to Europe too, so I think it was I have to be prepared for it to be a universal problem. It could be that all of them had the same thing. I'll check if anyone is on. Oh, we had new subscribers. I was so glad. Adam, Nachträumer, and Alert Crone, and David. I've known David for a long time, David Escaravage, and so we have new subscribers, which is always fun. Hello, if you're there, or nice to have you along. So, what was the old? What's the old? A new meaning to the term live stream. Aha! Okay. Hello, Lamprecht. Nice. So we've got the guitar. I'm still trying to make the list of requests. You know, I like that last time. You know, sometimes it's quite possible to just play something in the moment, not having played it for years. But you know, it's nice to it's nice. What's the request? What's the request? I can try. I can try. Garden of Love. See, there's so many songs in the world that it's hard to remember them all the time, forever and ever. So it's nice to have a little moment for a memory, to at least remember what the chords are. Oh, Der Wandersmann. I should be able to do it. If I can remember the German translation, I will. I think this is one I probably will be remembered. Um, this was one my friend Christian out in Leipzig helped with this translation, and that's another unfinished project. I wanted to so since things are going well, we could go by the stream. That's part of their Wandersman. I wanted that was another idea. Remember I did that French EP? I was gonna do a German one. I thought it would be funny. I had a few. I had some German songs I thought would be fun to do. I did. Oh gosh, I did it for a few concerts there in Germany, but I did a spoof off of what was that? The one wasn't it Marlene Dietrich? Or was it her? Sag mir, wo die Pflaumen sind. Sorry, it was really silly, but people seem to like the joke. All right, so we're on our way out. We've babbled on with the day. We've just got a little bit of coffee left with chaga coffee. I'm trying to remember my mushrooms. Remember your shrooms. We've tested out the YouTube dual live stream. We're gonna play a song request that we most likely actually remember, and we will bid everyone adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Oops. Der Wandersmann sieht allein durchs Land, schaut auf zu dem Vogel am Himmel. I think I was overconfident. I'm sorry. It's been a year since I played it. However, not to be daunted, I should see what I really think I need is just to make a songbook, and then I could just quickly remind myself in 1 minute, right? That's what people do that. People can't remember everything all the time. Whoa. Okay, we've come into the shack. We're looking for the songbook. The songbook is here. Der Wandersman will continue. And because I have everything, I just don't know where it is all the time. Oh, isn't that the story of life? Got everything we need. We just don't know where it's at. Schaut auf zu dem Vogel am Himmel. Line. That's what you do with when you're when you don't remember your line, and call out for whoever remembers. Okay, so in our further adventures to play Der Wandersman, we have come up into the Penchak Loft. Not to be daunted. This is the phrase for the day. Not to be daunted. We will persevere. Okay, things can only get better from here. Ugh. Look at this. Okay. Okay, look at this. I got this old, it's been water stained. I'm getting the year-end missives out also soon. Der Wandersman. Flowers, full moons, and flea markets. Long and fulsome are the days of May, still in full swing, springtide preparations. I have allowed some moments for distraction, which have been provided for in spades and trowels. One of the pastimes I revisit in regularity is that of the pursuit of forgotten objects, the wading through of old, neglected, and sometimes undervalued pieces of the past. In many parts of the world, this is a dying enterprise, what with modern thing dispersal techniques and other cunning trends. I was talking about eBay there. That was one of the things. I used to get so annoyed when you'd go into these junk shops and they had, you'd look at the records and, you'd find a record and be like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, this could be interesting. And you'd pick it up and you'd take it up there and there wouldn't be price on it. And you'd be like, how much is this? And they're like, oh, let me go look it up on eBay and see what the price is. And it's like, we're not on eBay. We're in a store here. I'm right here. I want to buy. This is not a market of the world. Anyways, eBay killed the flow market. Right. Though if one is curious or knows where to look, much is still sequestered and ready for requisition by those who arrive on time. When I visit for a time somewhere foreign to me, it's often entertaining and informative to view the wares available for perusal from times gone by. Old canvases from unknown painters, strange carvings, kitsch vinyl records, antique photographs and trinkets, but most of all, musical instruments. Ever obsessed with sound manifesting objects, these, most of all, are what my eyes hone in on at the Flohmarkts in Germany. On my first publicly available collection of music, I recall at least that the toy piano, the rusty tambourine, the clarinet, and many old Fipple flutes were all from flea markets. Regarding the latest catch, there were a few cracks to repair, and it's been restrung, but there was not much to do in making it ready again after nearly a century for the playing of a Maytime song. I imagine this slender guitar in former days, with young Wandervogel played by light of moon and campfire. So these are the old Wandervogel folk, and you can see this is the same. I had this guitar. I got it for like €17, I think, and you can see these in these old photographs. It's like from the 20s or something like there. See, I'm playing it there in the park. It looks like that one. This is like this Wandervogel guitar. It's a little kind of parlor guitar. Okay. Without any more preamble, we will perform Der Wandersman after the Wandering Boy, of course. Which was that was originally inspired by the Wandervogel, actually, somewhat. I had this book called Children of the Sun, I think. What was this fellow? It was one of the. It was back. There was a while where you couldn't get any picture books of Thetis, the kind of Jugendstil artist, And but this had some of his pictures, and it was kind of a story of okay, no more stories. Play the song. Play the song. It's okay. We'll play the song. We've been on for how long now? A good hour. Okay. I hope everyone is. We'll see everyone. Your big children of the sun about Ascona. I don't know Ascona. I'm not sure if that was in there. It was a real small book, and I think it was a very short edition, and may have been reprinted because for a while, like I remember, you know, it was just a cheap little uh, book, but for a while it was like several hundreds of dollars, I think, because it was out of print or something. But I don't remember. The guy wrote another book about. All right, okay, back. Okay, come back in, back in, back in, back in. Maybe it got into that. I think there was but in the book traced the it basically traced kind of the 60s hippie movement through time through into the early nature movement in Germany and elsewhere in Europe, and the Wandervogel were and so I think it was a good book. I should find that book. I must have it in my collection somewhere. Okay, once again, adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Der Wandersmann sieht allein durchs Land, schaut auf zu den Vogeln am Himmel. Blütenblätter ziehen vorbei, vom Maienwind getragen, fallen sanft im Flug hinab zum Grün. Fallen sanft im Flug hinab zum Grün. Der Wandersmann mit seinem Stab sitzt lange schon am Bach neben dem Pfad. Das Wasser schäumt in Frühlingslust, die Maienflöten rauschen. Gischt sprüht auf mit Glocken hellen Klang. Da 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 da. Gischt sprüht auf mit Glocken hellen Klang. Der Wandersmann hört des Nachts im Wald ein Flüstern raunen. Zu Fuß geschwind eilt mit leichtem Sinn, den kühlen Trunk gepackt, die Feder keck am Hut, die Nachtenfüße weich im hohen Gras. Blütenblätter ziehen vorbei, vom Maienwind getragen, fallen sanft im Flug hinab zum Grün. Da, 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 fallen sanft im Flug hinab zum